Terre Haute is a federal prison complex in Indiana, United States. Its full name is United States Penitentiary. Terre Haute.it is known for one main reason. This prison holds some of the most serious federal inmates. Many are convicted of terrorism or mass murder. Some are serving life sentences. Terre Haute is also home to federal death row for men. This is where inmates wait for execution. It is the only active federal execution site in the country. Security at Terre Haute is very strict. Tall fences surround the prison. Armed guards patrol at all times. Inmates live under tight control. Movement is limited. Every action is monitored. Death row inmates are kept separate. They spend most of the day alone. Contact with others is very limited. Daily life follows a strict routine. Lights turn on early. Days pass slowly and quietly. Visits are rare and closely watched. Phone calls are limited. Most communication is restricted. Executions are carried out by lethal injection. They happen inside the facility. The process is controlled and quiet. When an execution date nears, security increases. The prison may go into lockdown. Staff numbers rise. Terre Haute gained attention in recent years. Several executions took place there. Each one caused public debate. The prison was built for enforcement, not comfort. It is not focused on rehabilitation. It exists to carry out final sentences. Terre Haute represents the harsh end of the justice system, where decisions are permanent, and there is no turning back. Carandiru Penitentiary was located in São Paulo, Brazil. It was once the largest prison in South America. The prison opened in 1920. Carandiru was built for about 3,000 inmates. Over time, it held more than 7,000. Overcrowding became severe. Cells were packed far beyond capacity. Many inmates slept on the floor. Sanitation was very poor. Guards struggled to control the prison. Gangs formed inside. Inmates often ruled themselves. On October 2, 1992, a fight broke out. It started between inmates. The situation escalated fast. Police were called in. They entered the prison with heavy force. Gunfire followed. In a short time, 111 inmates were killed. Most were shot inside their cells. None of the inmates were armed. The event shocked Brazil. Images spread around the world. Public anger grew. Investigations followed. Legal cases dragged on for years. Many officers avoided punishment. After the massacre, Carandiru became a symbol of prison failure and state violence. The prison was closed in 2002. Later, it was demolished. A park now stands in its place. Carandiru is remembered as a warning. Overcrowding leads to loss of control, and violence can spiral fast. Gitarama prison is located in central Rwanda. It became known to the world in the 1990s. The prison was never meant to hold so many people. After the 1994 Rwandan genocide, thousands were arrested. Many were accused of taking part in the violence. They were sent to Gitarama prison. The prison was built for about 400 inmates. At one point, it held over 7,000. Space disappeared. Cells became packed. Many prisoners had to stand all day. Some could not sit or lie down. Food was limited. Clean water was hard to find. Disease spread quickly. Air inside the prison was poor. Heat built up. People grew weak. Medical care was almost non-existent. Many inmates became sick. Some died from illness and exhaustion. Guards were overwhelmed. Control was difficult. Conditions worsened over time. Human rights groups raised alarms. They called the prison inhumane. The situation shocked the world. Eventually, changes were made. Prisoners were moved to other facilities. Community courts were created. Gitarama prison became a symbol, not of punishment, but of collapse. It showed what happens when systems break, when too many people are locked away, and resources run out. Guantanamo Bay is a U.S. military prison in Cuba. It is often called Guantanamo or Gitmo. The prison opened in 2002. It was created after the September 11th attacks. The goal was to hold suspected terrorists. Many were captured overseas. Guantanamo is not on U.S. soil. This made its legal status unclear. Rules were different from normal prisons. Prisoners were held without trial. Some waited years for charges. Others were never formally accused. Cells were small and tightly controlled. Inmates were watched at all times. Movement was limited. Interrogations were intense. Some methods were later criticized. Human rights groups raised concerns. Many prisoners claimed abuse. Sleep deprivation was reported. Isolation was common. Over time, public pressure grew. Court cases challenged the system. Some detainees were released. Others remained for decades. Some were cleared, but not freed. The process moved slowly. Guantanamo became a global symbol, not just of detention, but of legal and moral debate. The U.S. government promised closure, but the prison is still open today. Only a small number remain inside. Guantanamo Bay was built for control. It changed how the world viewed detention. Its legacy remains controversial. The prison stands as a reminder. War changes rules, and those changes can last for years. ADX Florence is a federal prison in Colorado, United States. It is often called the most secure prison in America. The prison sits in a remote desert area. ADX Florence holds the most dangerous federal inmates. Many are convicted terrorists or violent criminals. Most will never be released. Inmates spend about 23 hours a day in their cells. The cells are small and made of concrete. Almost everything is built into the walls. Each cell has a bed, desk, and sink. There is a small window. It only shows the sky. Human contact is very limited. Inmates eat meals alone. They rarely speak to anyone. Movement is tightly controlled. When inmates leave their cells, they are restrained. Guards watch every step. Exercise happens alone. Inmates are placed in small outdoor cages. There is no group activity. Communication is restricted. Phone calls and visits are rare. All contact is monitored. ADX Florence is designed to prevent control from the inside. Inmates cannot organize. They cannot communicate freely. The prison is not focused on rehabilitation. It focuses on isolation and control. Security comes first. Some inmates have lived here for decades. The mental strain is severe. Silence becomes part of daily life. ADX Florence exists for one reason: to isolate those considered the highest risk, completely and permanently. Kamiti Prison is the largest maximum security prison in Kenya. It sits just outside Nairobi, the capital city. Kamiti was built during British colonial rule. From the start, it was made to control and punish, not to reform. The prison holds dangerous criminals. It also holds political prisoners. Many famous cases pass through these walls. Security at Kamiti is intense. High walls surround the prison. Guard towers watch every corner. Inside, conditions are harsh. Cells are crowded. Food is limited. Violence is a constant threat. Inmates form gangs for protection. Fear controls daily life. Kamiti is known for executions. For many years, hangings were carried out here. The prison became a symbol of state power. One of its most shocking events happened in 2003. Over 20 inmates died during a failed escape attempt. It exposed serious safety problems. Guards responded with force. The prison went into lockdown. The country demanded answers. Since then, reforms were promised, but problems remain. Overcrowding is still severe. Kamiti is not a place of hope. It is a place of survival, where each day is a test. For many inmates, time moves slowly here, and freedom feels very far away. Antananarivo Prison is located in Madagascar's capital city. It is often called Antananarivo Prison. It is one of the most overcrowded prisons in the world. The prison was built for about 800 inmates. Today, it holds several thousand. Most cells are packed far beyond capacity. Inside, space is extremely limited. Many inmates must sleep sitting or standing. Some never lie down. Food is scarce. Meals are small and inconsistent. Families often bring food to keep inmates alive. Clean water is limited. Disease spreads easily. Medical care is very basic. Guards struggle to maintain control. Resources are low. Conditions are harsh. Many inmates are not violent criminals. Some are held without trial. Others wait years for court decisions. Children have been held inside this prison. Some stay with detained parents. There are few protections. Security is uneven. Some areas are tightly controlled. Others are left to inmate rule. Deaths have been reported inside the prison. Most are linked to illness or starvation. Few details are made public. International groups have raised concerns. They warn about human rights violations. Change has been slow. Antananarivo Prison shows a different danger, not isolation, but neglect. It is not built to punish. It simply cannot support the people inside, and many suffer quietly. It is located in southern Russia, near the border of Kazakhstan. The prison is called Black Dolphin Prison. It is one of the most dangerous prisons in the world. Black Dolphin Prison holds Russia's worst criminals. Most inmates are serving life sentences. Many will never be released. When prisoners arrive, they are blindfolded. They are forced to bend forward. Guards hold their arms behind their backs. This position is used every time they move. It keeps prisoners disoriented. They never see the layout of the prison. Cells are small and always locked. Lights stay on 24 hours a day. There is no privacy. Inmates spend almost all day inside their cells. They are watched at all times. Cameras cover every angle. Talking is limited. Silence is enforced. Rules are strict and never relaxed. There are no work programs. There is no contact with the outside world. Family visits are extremely rare. Prisoners eat standing up. Beds are folded into the wall during the day. They are not allowed to lie down. Guards rotate often. No single guard builds a connection. Control is absolute. Black Dolphin Prison is designed for one purpose: permanent isolation, total control. It is not meant to reform. It is meant to contain, forever. Diyarbakir Prison is one of the most feared prisons in Turkey. It is located in the city of Diyarbakir in the southeast. The prison became infamous after the 1980 military coup. That period changed everything. Thousands of inmates were sent here. Many were political prisoners. Most were young. Inside, the rules were brutal. Prisoners were beaten daily. Silence was forced. Guards used fear as control. Torture was common. Sleep was taken away. Prisoners were forced to stand for hours. They were made to sing songs. They were punished for small mistakes. Many inmates later spoke about the trauma. Some never recovered. Some did not survive. Diyarbakir Prison became a symbol, not of justice, but of suffering. Deaths were reported. Suicides happened inside the cells. Families were kept in the dark. Over time, the prison's reputation spread worldwide. Human rights groups raised alarms. Stories shocked the public. Today, the prison is no longer used the same way. There are talks of turning it into a museum, a place to remember the past. Diyarbakir Prison stands as a warning of what happens when power has no limits and voices are silenced. San Quentin State Prison is one of the most famous prisons in the United States. It is located in California, near San Francisco Bay. The prison opened in 1852. That makes it one of the oldest prisons in the country. San Quentin is best known for death row. For decades, California's death row inmates were held here. This gave the prison a dark reputation. Inside the walls, life is strict. Cells are small. Days are long. Many well-known criminals have been held here. Some names made national headlines. Others were forgotten. San Quentin is also known for its contrasts. Alongside harsh punishment, there are programs, education, art, writing. Some inmates found purpose inside. They wrote books. They earned degrees. They tried to change. Executions were once carried out here. Later, they were paused. Debates about justice grew louder. The prison has been shown in movies. It appears in books and songs. Its name became part of American culture. Today, San Quentin is still active, but reforms are slowly happening. Focus is shifting toward rehabilitation. San Quentin stands as a symbol of punishment, of second chances, and of a system still searching for balance.